What's up, everybody? This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and today we'll be reviewing Ghostbusters Afterlife. But I got a special guest here, a Ghostbusters super fan, bigger than anybody I know. My friend from back in the days when it was a little man. This is Kyle.
Hi, how's it going? Kyle Lugers.
Yes.
Known Travis for since what, second grade?
Second grade.
Mighty Morphin Power Ranger days.
The good old days. Yes, and we are here for Ghostbusters Afterlife, starring Carrie Coon, McKenna Grace, Finn Wolfhard, and Paul Rudd. And it's directed by the original director's son, Jason Reitman.
Jason. Ivan was his father.
Yes. So how'd you feel about it, Kyle?
So, going into it, I had mixed feelings because we had Ghostbusters 1 and 2.
Yes.
A lot of people hate Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah.
The reason that I love Ghostbusters 2 is it's the first movie I can remember seeing in theaters.
Right, sentimental values.
Sentimental values. So yeah, like, it gets hate, but I don't care. I like it.
Right.
Ghostbusters 1, I think it's one of the best written comedies during that era, and it's still, in 2 years it'll be 40 years old, and it's still kicking it.
Oh yes, it holds up really good.
So then we get into Afterlife, and I thought Jason did a really good job following his father's footsteps.
Yes.
It followed the same formula as the original movie. We minus the library scene, like you said.
Yeah.
But it did have like that same slow build up to the first ghost.
Yes.
Which, like, we both agreed on that we enjoyed that it had like its own original Slimer, so that's awesome.
That worked. We didn't need to see it just keep getting thrusted back into our face.
Yeah. I really enjoyed the way they put the storyboard out there was perfect.
Right.
Slow build up, first ghost. Kids finding all the contraptions, getting in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Actually, I really enjoyed Paul Rudd. He killed it as a scientist in the movie, so that was funny. And then there's plenty of other things we could definitely talk about, but can't.
It's tough.
Like, there's so much in this movie we cannot speak about because
you
have to wait for a spoiler edition of this.
Like, it's so many callbacks that you would appreciate, and it's not like a callback that's just gonna make you grow to hate it. Kind of like that last one that we got, where they were just blatantly throwing it in your face, and then they were just like, oh, but this is not this Ghostbusters, this is our own thing. They didn't have that in this one, which made me appreciate it. And McKenna Grace she and Finn Wolfhard were probably the stars of the movie, because anything they did was just hilarious, and I definitely appreciated how they brought them in there.
Well, I can't think of the kid's name, but Podcast. He was definitely there. He was the comedic value big time.
Yeah, Podcast was awesome.
Also, another thing I really liked was they went back to the original music, not just like the Ghostbusters theme song, but like the little, I can't even think what it would be.
Like the little piano, Yeah, like that was cool.
In between all of the different little scenes, it helped you with the roller coaster build up for it too. So.
Yeah. Were there any negatives for the film that you had?
Without spoiling it,
that's tough.
Getting into, I mean, I don't know if it's so much spoiling now because they were on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And they said they were in the movie.
Yeah, that's true.
But the throwback to going to the original Ghostbusters, I hate to say this, but like Bill Murray kind of, it could have. You could tell he wanted to do it, but he was not into it like he should have been. Like
he was coasting through it.
Yeah, he kind of just came and did his thing and paid his homage to Harold Ramis for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I was kind of like, come on, Bill. You could have. That's probably my, like, other than that, like, this was like, I wanted to hate it because I love the originals, but like, I enjoyed it. What was your dislike for the movie?
It's hard to say it, but I didn't mind the mom's character, but I feel like certain things that were brought up in the story, she kind of ran it in the ground, but I was like, I understand it's the pain in that character, but maybe it's just because of how the time frame was running. When she popped up, that was all she was there for.
Yeah.
So it kind of just made it be like, but I understood that. I took it for what it was. I was like, okay, that's cool. I understand there was hurt and pain there, and it was a messed up situation. But you kind of wanted to see more than that, even when she was with Paul Rudd on their date.
Yep.
I was like, you gotta bring that up right now. Enjoy your date.
And then what's funny is it turns full circle is that her dad was a scientist,
Mm-hmm.
and then she falls for a scientist. So
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that.
yeah, so
And it really worked. I think this is a movie that people may hate it just because they're in a hate mood, or they may feel like this done like a Star Wars type of thing. But to me, it's kind of hard not to like this movie.
that the thing too I really like about it is it definitely a movie you can watch with little kids.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It did have some innuendos in it, but
True.
nothing too bad. Like
Yes.
that's the one thing I really enjoyed about this. Is like something that eventually I will be able to watch with my daughter at a young age.
Oh yeah,
Because even the first two had their moments,
they did.
but yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I enjoyed it. So, Kyle, what would your final grade be, man?
Well, according to Rotten Tomatoes, I'd love to throw some tomatoes at them people. I mean, I gotta give it A-.
Okay.
So,
I can respect that. I think I'm gonna go for a B plus only because I can't spoil anything.
Yeah.
It's only a B plus. I'm still gonna say it's probably one of the better family films this year, and it's gonna rank up there pretty high on my top 10. So,
and we definitely have to come back and do a revival of this because
yes,
when the I don't know what your statute of limitations on spoilers are, but once we get to do the spoilers,
yes, Kyle will be back for the spoilers. We're gonna talk about it.
I can almost bump it up to an A+ just because of everything that happened. But
Yes,
I'm basing my review on what we can talk about.
very true. I can respect that.
So
Yes. So, Kyle, if they want to get to know more about you, where can they find you online, man?
I'm PureLazy Gaming on Twitch.
Yes.
I don't get to stream as much as I used to. I just had my daughter turn 1, so after she gets a little bit older and we can, she's a little bit more independent, which is gonna be a while. I'm definitely gonna get back into streaming. So
All right.
find me on Instagram, PureLazy Gaming,
Yes.
and I definitely enjoyed it and would love to do more of these,
Oh, yes. You're going to be back on here, man.
especially after that.
Yes. And besides, we got another one of your franchises, The Matrix, coming out.
Yeah, buddy.
So, Kyle's going to be back for The Matrix. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis from Candid at the Movies. Comment below, let us know what you thought about this movie. If you got a spoiler and you want to say something, put it down there. We'd like to know. Like, subscribe. Have a good weekend, y'all.
Thank you.